On today's Dream About Rubber Stamps tutorial, we're going to make a swing card. I think these cards are lots of fun to make and to give. To open them up, you simply pull them, and you can see that the image will flip over. So you've got one side for a stamped image, you can do a second side for your greeting. The other great thing about these cards is that once closed, they fit into a regular medium-sized envelope, so they're easy to mail. So let's get started, and I'll show you how to make a swing card. To make a swing card, you'll want to cut your cardstock to 5.5 by 6 3/4 inches. Take your piece of cardstock and line it up in your paper trimmer at 2 3/4 inches. With the scoring blade, you'll want to line it up at 1 1/4 inches and score down to the bottom. Doing the same thing from the top up, you want to take it to 4 1/4 inches and score all the way to 5.5 at the top. Move your cardstock to 4 inches and do the same thing. So 1 1/4 inches down to the bottom, 4 1/4 inches up to the top. Your scored cardstock will look like this. Here I've drawn the score lines in so you can see how it should look. Turn your cardstock in your paper trimmer and line it up at 4 1/4 inches along the side. Make sure now that you've changed to your cutting blade and you've got it lined up at 1 1/4 inches. This time we're going to cut up. So you're going to cut up from 1 1/4 inches to the score line that we've already made. Take your cutting blade, go up to 5 1/4 inches, leaving your paper lined up at 4 1/4 on the side, and now you're going to take and cut down to the score line that we made earlier. Turn your cardstock in the paper trimmer, line it up at 4 1/4 inches, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to cut from 1 1/4 inches up to the score line that we have, and we're going to take the paper cutter, line it up at 5 1/4 inches, and go down to the score line that we've made. And turning our paper one final time, we're going to line it up again at 1 1/4 inches and cut between those two cut lines that we have. Your finished swing card will look like this. So you've cut out the two pieces that are going to swing. You've got your score lines down the center. You can fold one back, one front, and there's your finished swing card. This is my finished swing card. I've added some Night of Navy cardstock with some designer series paper and ribbon along the left. I've stamped images from the watercolor trio stamp set in Crumb Cake and Night of Navy. Opening it up, the card swings over, and I've got a greeting that's embellished with a clear button and some pearls from the Pretty Kit to finish it off. So no matter which side of this card you look at, both are decorated and ready to be enjoyed. Thanks for listening to this video tutorial. Have fun making your cards and let me know if you have any questions.